Very good morning. Baie goeiemôre, Molweni. Salam alaikum. Namaste. And to everybody this morning joining me, a very good morning, 'n baie goeie nuwe jaar aan u almal. Ek sit vandag in 'n baie mooi plek, Somerset Wes. En gedink ons gaan 'n bietjie van 'n ander plek praat vir 'n nuwe begin van die jaar. I thought that today would look very good, and I want to ask everybody to join us, and when I'm done here, to share this very important day, the important announcements that I'm making today for us, the people of this country and this republic. Goeiemôre aan almal, dis goed om julle hier te sien. Ek wil graag vra dat na vandag se gesprek hierso, dat u dit soos normaalweg stuur aan almal wyd en suid in hierdie land van Suid-Afrika, op die besluite wat ek geneem het vir die toekoms van hierdie land, die toekoms van mens, maar meer as dit, die stem van die mense wat nie stem het in hierdie land nie. So we're going to say to you today what we have decided as leadership on certain issues in this country that is incredibly important, and we are not going to talk anymore. We are not going to have committees anymore. We are not going to talk to presidents and ministers anymore. Today I'll be announcing certain decisions that I am taking as the president of this party, the leadership of this country, in this year to make sure that we do not talk anymore. Ons het 'n besluit geneem in hierdie land na 'n paar weke en 'n paar maande se harde werk terwyl mense op vakansie was. Het ek baie seker gesit en met God gepraat oor waar ons gaan in die toekoms van hierdie Republiek van Suid-Afrika. I am not a leader that makes popular decisions. I'm a leader that makes the right decisions. If you're a Muslim, you cannot be lost because you have the Holy Quran. If you're a Christian, you cannot be lost because you have a Bible. If you're a Jew, you cannot be lost because you have a Torah. And if you're a South African, you cannot be lost because you have the Constitution. These are the parameters and the facts I'm sharing with you, the public and the media today. I, Neil de Beer, took an effective decision 2 years ago to leave my international businesses, my state appointments, to fight for this country and to bring back the freedom that it deserves. Having been under the scholarship of Nelson Mandela for many years, today I can tell you that we have lost the memory and the fight that Nelson Mandela stood for so many years to reconcile this country. Project Mandela failed, and we've got to today face that fact. We are more racially divided, we are more poor, and we are more in collapse than ever before. Ons land, hierdie land, se toekoms was nog nooit gebaseer op ras en rassehaat nie. Ons land het 'n droom gehad waar almal vry is en waar almal sy plekkie onder die son kon hê. Daai droom is nou 'n nagmerrie. 'n Nagmerrie waar ons weer elke dag ekonomies moet beklei, teen Eskom beklei, teen die kriminele beklei, en nou lyk my met hierdie staat, hierdie government, hierdie ANC kabal, om nou met hulle te beklei. Now, I want to make it very clear that no one starts a fight just to fight. That is an ignorant human being or a stupid one. You don't just fight to pick a fight. You start a fight because you already know the outcome of such a fight, such a battle, such an organizational move. Make no mistake, I know about fighting. Make no mistake, I understand battle. Make no mistake, I understand intelligence. And make no mistake, I understand commercial corporate industry. And make no mistake, I understand now politics. Through the past months, I have been challenged and asked by so many of you, up to the point of headache, what are we going to do? Because it seems that we are not doing anything. You are very wrong. You are very wrong. Julle is baie verkeerd as julle dit dink. Geen visie kan geskied sonder beplanning. Geen argument of geveg kan plaasvind sonder om strategie, beplanning, helder denke en verstand eers op die tafel te sit nie. As jy dit doen, sonder daai wat ek nou net gesê het, dan is jy dom. And you'll be foolish to think that you will reach the preferred outcome. The UIM is small. But when we decided to go to government, we did so. No money, no massive structure, but in the faith that God will deliver this party and this institution to speak only one thing, and that is the truth. So help me God. It's not been easy for me. It's not been easy for the executive. It's not been easy for the people. But now, it's time to go from talking, from writing, from media and committees. It's time to take action, South Africa. And that action I am declaring today, so that you can go spread it to the world and go tell them that I have decided with my team and with you, the people of this republic, to draw the line in the sand and to become our own Rubicon moment. You will notice in the past few weeks that my press statements and my media declarations are now finding its way to the top line of media. Yes, suddenly the volcano has erupted of the knowledge that the UIM and our leadership are not just talk, but are the voice for the voiceless, with no fear, with no retreat, with honor and morality, and that we are willing to die for that. Because for every victory, there is a concerning sacrifice that was made. This country will not go to war. We will not. This country will not burst into social flame. We will not. And the reason we will not is because we will not give them the satisfaction of what they think we are or what they think that we can be. We are better than that. Ons is beter as dit. So the declaration today I am making to you, the media, and the public is the following. The UIM has decided to absolutely go to the battle of court. Ons het besluit, dit lyk my, ons moet hof toe gaan. En as ons moet hof toe gaan, dan is dit 'n besluit wat geneem moet word, want ons gaan nie terugstaan. The following 3 matters is UIM with associated parties and organizations, which there are many, versus state. And we will join, we will help lead, and we will assist in these 3 matters that I am now publicly announcing. For a year now, maybe unbeknownst to you, the United Independent Movement joined OSA, One South Africa movement, in supporting and backing their fight to keep and implement a constitutional judgment which said that this election and electoral act of the Republic is unconstitutional. Ek sê dit weer, die UIM het OSA, wat die leiding gevat het, om te sê, dat die wet op hierdie oomblik vir eleksies, is nie regmatig korrek nie. We decided to join that fight and battle, and that we will win. Because it has become time that the people can directly vote for your representatives in Parliament. The political parties are choosing their own representatives. That must cease and end. The people must choose their own voice, but also be able to fire and remove that voice if they are not satisfied. This is an important step for the UIM and for you in this country as the people. Sonder dat jy jou mens kan stem om vir jou te praat, is demokrasie nie lewendig nie. En dit is die eerste situasie waar die UIM staan met OSA in die hof. The second UIM versus state, I can happily declare, is that we have formed an alliance with Cape Independence Party CIP and a grouping that have decided to contest the validity of the new terrorist and anti-terrorism bill that was signed into law very covertly and very silently. We have decided that such anti-terror bill has got various segments in it that should be declared unconstitutional because it wants to silence people like me. So that is the second scenario of UIM versus state. Die nuwe anti-terreurwet is nie net vir dit nie, maar dit vat ons reg tot spraak en vryheid van spraak. Dit vat dit weg van ons. En ons gaan nie meer dit toelaat nie. So die tweede saak, waar die UIM besluit het om nie net te praat nie, maar te doen, is die saak teenstaat vir die terreurwet, wat eintlik ons demokrasie op hierdie oomblik wegvat. En dan die groot besluit. Dis 'n harde besluit. Ja, dit is 'n gevaarlike besluit. Is dat vandag, nadat ek my persverklaring gister uitgegee het, is dat ons besluit het om die staatspresident, Eskom, NERSA en die minister van energie voor die konstitusionele hof te daag. Hierdie besluit word geneem omdat ons as 'n land, die armes van die armes, glad nie meer energie en krag kan kry nie. Die rykes in die land gaan net ryker raak, en die rykes in hierdie land gaan net generators koop. Maar die arme mense in hierdie land het geen beklei teen hierdie verskrikking van 'n sirkus en 'n gemors by Eskom. If they are willing to assassinate a CEO, rumor has it, still to be proven, then what is there? What is so bad that they are willing to hide, allegedly? It's time that this country gets up and takes back what it owns. There is nothing like what government owns in this country. It is the people's asset. It is the people's property. It is the people's future. Too long now, we have had excuses, debates, discussions, prayer and hope that we will not have load shedding and the collapse of the grid to give us the essential power and energy required. In Afrikaanse terme, ons is nou absoluut gatvol vir gesprekke en selfs van hierdie president wat aan mekaar beloof om hierdie ding reg te maak. Nou hoor my mooi, julle wil nie, julle kan nie, julle gaan nie. En as dit die waarheid is, that you don't want to, that you cannot, and that you will not, then it is a decision of the UIM, it is the decision of me, the president, that we will take you to court and make you deliver what is your obligation to supply power to this country. And if you fail, and you cannot give this country the energy and power, then this battle will be there to remove such right from you. Om dit in 'n beter taal te sit, as jy een ou die reg gee om slapchips te verkoop in hierdie land, en ek kom en ek vra vir my slapchips en jy sê vir my, meneer, maar ek het nie, dan hoekom het jy die reg om die enigste mens te wees wat slapchips kan verkoop? Jy praat mos nou absoluut gemors. En dit is wat Eskom doen. Hulle die staatsmonopolie en die reg om krag te verskaf, maar hulle kan nie eers my fan of my aircon of my air conditioning aansit in my huis nie. Ons gaan nie meer langer wag nie. It is time that we take this group and this cabal to justice. Because it would seem that the only way that we as the citizens of this country can get justice is no longer in parliament, but in the halls of justice and court. And if this is so, then we are ready to go. These are the matters I wanted to address this country and you, to declare that we are not going to sit on our hands and let this country collapse under crime, under the economic total collapse, and the responsibility of government. We the people will now keep you accountable. I don't care how many death threats you are giving me. I don't care how you are threatening my life. This is time that we do the right thing for the people of this country without fear or favor. We will now continue not to fight a battle that will cause harm, but we will now enforce our constitutional right to take people to court, to seek an absolute solution. But how sad, South Africa. How sad, hoe treurenswaardig is dit dat ons nou hierdie stappe moet vat. Maar dit is nou tyd. Geen ander politieke party in ons opinie het die reg en geregtigheid wil in hulle om hierdie beklei in die hof aan te vat nie. Hoekom? Dit is gevaarlik. Maar ek is nie bang. Ek is onder God. En ek weet, U sal by my staan. Ek weet dat U hierdie boodskap van my vandag gaan sprei tot 2 miljoen, 3 miljoen. Want dit is tyd dat ons sê, gaan sê. The vision of this year for the UIM is clear. We will multiply. We will grow. We will become a national party for the people. For the white, the brown, the black, and the Indian, there is no other home now than the united independent movement. We recognize people like AfriForum. We recognize groupings like Solidarity. We recognize people like Gift of the Givers. And how shocking has this country's morality become when people broke into the Gift of the Givers warehouse and stole donations that were meant for the poor. And I want to today thank the City of Cape Town law enforcement for making those arrests, of bringing those people that have no morals to justice. We've got to get back to morality and God. Finally, the fourth matter which we will monitor, execute, implement is the final institution of all the matters brought up by the Zondo Commission. If we are the only political party and the only leadership that focuses on that outcome, so be it. But justice, we will have. This is my story today. We are all tired, but we are energized and excited by God. This is a profound announcement today, but one that I have now thought about, pondered, prayed, and I am sure this is the right way to go. Ek het baie gebid, met baie gepraat. Hierdie besluit het ons nou geneem. By 1 February we will have a national media release where we will then face the media and the public with an unbelievable team of legal mind, energy specialists and commercial experts. And then we will declare our strategy. Until then, pray for us. Thank you for giving me this time. Please like and share this worldwide. The time has come to ensure that people that are in public space, who say they speak for us, that they now hear us clearly. Baie dankie vir u tyd vandag. Baie dankie dat u vir my luister en vir my hierdie oomblik gee om hierdie belangrike ding met u te kan deel. Sprei hom buitensyd en kom ons vir een keer staan saam as 'n wonderlike land. Mag die Here julle seën hierdie naweek. Mag God se hand oor vrede in hierdie land seëvier en onthou SA eerste. Mag God hom eer. May his hand of absolute peace and love be over you, your family, this weekend and week. And remember South Africa first, but God number one. We love you, we be with you, and we will keep you updated. Thank you very much. Baie dankie.